Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me, especially if you are new here. In today's video, I thought that we would make some LECA moss poles. I guess they're not considered moss poles because there's no moss involved in the ones I'm gonna be making. We are going to be making LECA stakes for some plants that need some support. I did want to make a big one, but to be honest, I don't have enough LECA right now, and the place that I buy my LECA from is closed on Sundays, which is today. Happy Halloween, or happy late Halloween, because you guys will be seeing this on Wednesday. Some of the plants that we will be staking are my philodendron micans. That's what this is, right? She doesn't seem to be doing that well. She did lose one of her bigger lower leaves, and these leaves look a little wonky. But she does have a new growth point there. The next plant we're going to be supporting is my Hoya obovata. I low-key just wanted to have her on camera. Last but not least, my favorite little baby. We are going to be giving her a little bit of support as well. So if you're interested in watching me make little mini LECA poles, then just keep watching. Damn, I don't know what any of these things are called. Let me look up what this is, hold on. What the fuck is this? Oh shit. So I did use this plastic gutter guard that I got on Amazon for a couple of dollars. And it just looks like this. You can cut through it pretty easily. Then I just have some black zip ties that we're gonna be using, and that's what I use to make this one. And I just cut off any of the excess. To cut through this material, I do have my shears. I probably shouldn't be using the ones that I use to prune my plants, but I am. And then I kind of just eye it. You could roll it first, just to see how much you can get to like wrap around before it's too much. You don't want it to be too thick. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut about, is that too little? No, it's not. How would it be longer? This way, right? I'm gonna cut it this way actually, so I can make it as long as I want. I don't know what stabbed me. I'm bleeding. Oh no. Oh no, I'm really bleeding, guys. Well, I'll be right back. So I actually ended up cutting them off camera, and I also found some bigger scissors to use. I should have never been using these deathly sharp scissors. I have to put a Band-Aid on. Okay, so now that we have these pieces, we're going to roll them into a cylinder. For the end, I kind of like to not close it all the way, but have it a little more tight so that it actually will go down into the LECA. Take a zip tie and loop it through so that it's connected. I love that noise. As you put the zip ties on, it does get easier because it's going to be molding into the shape that you want it to. Since I have the bottom of it zip tied now, I'm just going to start holding it and adding zip ties down until the whole thing is closed. So far, and like I said, as you go along with the zip ties, it does get easier. So if it's a little difficult, that first tie that you do, which it will be, it took me 2 ties to get that first one to actually close, well, to get that side to actually close. Keep your faith and keep going. And I know you can buy these online that are already pre-made, but what's the fun in that? Need it to be a little bit more even. Fully zip tied little moss pole, and now we'll cut off the excess. And this is the finished little pole. We obviously have to fill it with LECA though. Off camera, I actually made the other one, and then this is the one that's already made. I take the end that's wider. Probably put a big one at the bottom, right? I'll find a big piece of LECA to shove at the bottom so that when we're filling it, it doesn't keep falling out. And then I'll go in with these little tiny LECAs. But this is one of the ones we just filled up. I'm just gonna fill this one and we're gonna get to staking these bad boys up. Now we have our 3 little poles. I'm so excited now that they're all finished. This is a plant that got me into Hoya. It's freaking beautiful. So what we're gonna have to do is take her off this little stick. Gotta cut it off. I've been seeing a lot of fungus gnats in my house lately, and I know it's because of that Cebu Blue Pothos. I just know it is. So I took her off of that. Oh my God, she is leaking. I did that because there was no way I was getting this pole down there at all. So now I'm taking, which end is skinnier? This one, it looks like. And we're just gonna stick it in here. Like so. And now I'm just gonna add more LECA so that it stays. Oh, I need that clean LECA now. I needed that piece. And just like that, she's not leaning anymore. Oh, I mean, she is a little bit. These are the bottoms of the sticks that were inside of that plant. Yikes. Next is my philodendron micans. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not the cutting's trying to come out. So I emptied a little bit of LECA out just so I can maneuver this thing down. And we're just gonna stick it in. Somebody told me to use a cup so I'm not pouring LECA everywhere around my house. Did I listen? No. Will I listen? Yes, because this is annoying. I'm gonna have to tie this plant up against it like so. I'll be posting pictures of them on my Mother of Plants Instagram, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, she's so cute. I'll tie her up later. I'm really just excited to stake her up. Oh, 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 oh. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Oh. Poured some of the LECA out. Now we're sticking the moss pole in the back. Which end is skinnier? Oh, there's no skinny end on this one. Just all fit. Okay. I'm trying. Sorry, guys. I can't mess this plant up. This is her new LECA moss pole. How adorable. As you can see, it's really easy to make these little poles between the LECA. Well, let's not count the LECA because everybody pays different prices for their LECA depending on your accessibility. Is that a word? Accessibility? Accessibility? You know what I'm trying to say. Depending on where you're from, it's easier, harder. It could be harder to get LECA, so anyways. With just the plastic gutter guard and the zip ties, I think I paid about $5 for the material. Sorry, my camera overheated. My point was you don't have to buy these LECA poles. You can easily make them at home. It's kind of fun. Just don't use sharp scissors like I did. I actually tied them on here when my camera overheated. There's one. Obovada. So gorgeous. And here's my philodendron verrucosum, who is now supported as well. That does bring me to the end of today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up for my hurt thumb. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow my Mother of Plants Instagram. And until my next video, bye. Okay, I'm going back to my video. Mute yourself, mute yourself. What is this called again? I forgot again. Plastic gutter guard. Why do I keep calling them moss poles? Oh, and you're overheating. Great.